Audio Jungle.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us today for another edition at Mexico News Network's News Coverage Report. I am your host, Elisa Carballo, and we are broadcasting directly from El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma, a beautiful adults-only hotel located in the heart of Riviera Maya. Here are today's main headline stories. Now, Coca-Cola ventures into Mexico's energy sector. That is correct. The Fomento Económico Mexicano, which is FEMSA, that is Coca-Cola's main bottling plant in Mexico, recently announced that it has acquired 227 Pemex gas stations. This is because in hopes of getting the multinational beverage manufacturer into Mexico's energy sector. FEMSA has also stated that the company has already secured agreements with the actual owners of the 227 franchises in which the Mexican bottling plant has placed its OXXO convenience stores. However, the expansion strategies of the company do not end here. FEMSA has admitted that in the near future it also plans to lease, buy, or even open more gas stations in Mexico, motivated by the outstanding earnings reached during the past year. According to its 2014 financial report, the 227 gas stations today owned by FEMSA earned a little over $1 billion from the sale of gasoline and other related products. FEMSA's venture into the energy sector can be attributed to the energy reforms recently approved in the Mexican Congress in the year 2013, which allowed the participation of private investors, both domestic or foreign, as well as more access to Mexico's energy sector. This according to Spanish daily El País. For now, gas stations in the nation are supplied just by Pemex. However, in 2017, the owners would be able to buy gasoline from other oil companies. Moving along further into a brand new piece of information recently flown in. ProMéxico, Shell, as well as British Petroleum recently signed a $300 million agreement with 29 Mexican companies involved during this negotiation. A few days ago, ProMéxico, Royal Dutch Shell plc, as well as British Petroleum, signed two commercial agreements to increase the value of their Mexican products in the global market of energy. Francisco González Díaz, CEO of ProMéxico, stated that the importance of this alliance is that both international firms will generate about $300 million for this year 2015 in transactions only with Mexican companies. This negotiation was made in the context of the official visit of Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto to the United Kingdom. ProMéxico, the Mexican government's international trade trust fund, expects that this agreement will transform Mexico's energy industry by boosting national products on the global energy market, which is a goal that had been contemplated in the energy reforms of the year 2013. This new alliance has increased Shell's as well as BP's interest in Mexican tenders for contracts. For Mexico's national market, this could translate into a higher earnings in the field of exports. As a matter of fact, in the year 2013, international energy companies bought over $20 million worth of energy products from domestic providers, while in the year 2014, Mexican exports managed to reach $150 million. Mexican commercial ties with British companies such as BP are based on Mexican oil extraction machinery services, as well as the transportation being sold to British firms. Aside from this, Mexico is seeking to benefit from an agreement by receiving training in improving the protocols of sustainability, quality, as well as safety. These two agreements with BP and Shell are part of a business mission held by ProMéxico that includes the global promotion of 29 energy sector companies, as well as 20 firms from the creative industry only. Continuing along with more economic information on Mexico, Grupo Herdez recently acquired Nestlé ice cream in Mexico, and with it, hopes to jump by millions in profit and sales. Mexican food industry giant Herdez has just secured a deal to acquire the ice cream division of Nestlé in Mexico. The 1 billion Mexican pesos, which is approximately 66 million US dollars agreement, previously stated by the end of 2014, was only approved a few days ago. Grupo Herdez, established in 1914, is a leader in the food industry and carries a large array of food brands as well as restaurants, distributing not only in Mexico but also in the United States. With the recent acquisition, the group is expanding their frozen products portfolio and doubling their capacity to produce and distribute these particular products. Part of the deal, in fact, includes the Nestlé plant in Lagos de Moreno in the state of Jalisco, which features a revolutionary zero-water technological process. This also includes a long-term and exclusive sale as well as distribution license for the brands of Nestlé ice cream in Mexico. The agreement also states that the existing workforce of Nestlé will be keeping their jobs. This is to ensure that there will be prepared work unit to lead the ice cream division. With this new venture, Herdez is expecting annual sales of up to 66 million US dollars for this division only, and is also projected to become the second most important area in the company, representing approximately 15% of the consolidated net sales. Now, the future is promising, according to analysts of the biggest financial institution in the nation. This is BBVA Bancomer, who anticipate a thriving 2015 for Mexico. At times, the economic forecast can be a little like astrology, full of predictions of what seems to be unpredictable, what may or may not come for the future. Sometimes, we consult different sources only to find that there are diverging opinions about what may actually happen. The fact is that absolutely everything becomes clearer when the information comes from a trustworthy source, which, economically speaking, would be a financial institution that has been positioned for decades. Therefore, when specialists from BBVA Bancomer predict a 3.5% growth in Mexico's economy, the future definitely looks bright for its inhabitants as well as those willing to do business in the nation. Born in Mexico as Banco de Comercio, literally translated in English as Bank of Commerce, in the year 1932, Bancomer became the biggest financial institution in the nation when it merged with the Spanish Banco Bilbao Vizcaya, better known as BBV, and bought the Mexican Banca Promex for $1.4 billion. This was in the year 2000. So, when a long-time positioned institution like BBVA Bancomer foresees that there is a convenient outlook for Mexico's economy, one can only be certain about their opinion based on a simple analysis. Considering the outstanding performance of the nation abroad, particularly in the U.S., the financial institution has predicted an important increase only in exports. Mr. Carlos Serrano, Chief Economist for BBVA Bancomer, stated in a press conference that the year 2015 will be a year of growth for Mexico. In addition, he explained that the country's current exchange rate will strengthen the export sector, which in turn will make it more competitive than even China's. Regarding the decrease in the international price of oil, Mr. Serrano explained that it won't be a big concern for Mexico because several measures were taken, such as the hiring of oil insurance, which will guarantee a price of $76.4 per barrel. And finally, the economist pointed out that Mexico will definitely keep importing low-cost gasoline, which will translate into higher income for the nation overall, as the price of fuel will remain at the same price in the local market. Stay with us and we'll be back for more information only on Mexico News Network.